Hello guys, welcome to my channel, and I'm glad to have you here today. So today I want to be talking about the key strategies you need to implement in your business to reduce customer regrets. What do I mean by customer regrets? I'm talking about a situation where a customer patronizes you, either buys your product or service, and afterwards begins to ask him or herself some questions like, did I make a good decision? Did I buy the right product or service? Did I actually get good value for my money? And trust me, people hate to feel like they threw away their money. Why? Because money is hard to get. So this video today, I'm going to be giving you secrets to implement and reduce this kind of feeling of, it looks like I've lost my money, it looks like I've thrown away my money. Okay? So number one is effective communication. Effective communication. So what do I mean? Before, during, and after selling a product or service to your customer, you need to communicate effectively. You need to make sure that they understand what they are buying. Like, try to avoid hiding information that when the customer discovers will make them feel bad. So be as transparent as possible. Say only what your product or service can deliver. So that way, the customer already knows that, okay, they told me that this is going to do this, this, and that. So please make sure that you communicate effectively. If you're not selling directly by yourself, you have marketers, you have salespersons, you have your employees. Make sure you train them to communicate the right message to your customers. All right? Get your customers to understand the value they are getting and how it will work for them. Number two is follow up. Oftentimes, we do business and don't really care about the after effect of the business we've done. So let's say we sell something to someone and we don't want to know any longer if the product or the service we rendered is working effectively as we promised to the customer. All right? So follow up is very good. Now, when you do follow up, the customer feels secure. They feel like, oh wow, this company has me in mind, or is caring, all right, or is looking out after the success of what they sold. All right? So you need to follow up on your customers. Ask them if what you gave to them is working out fine as was promised, and if not, do something about it. Assure them, promise them, if possible, if you can visit them physically, if you can send your employees, or if you can do something technologically to help them resolve whatever. Now, guarantees. Learn to give guarantees for your products and services, and this is another way to help you ensure that what you're giving out to the public is actually okay. All right? So give guarantees, and don't give fake guarantees. Like, if something is not going to work for 10 years, don't promise it's going to work for 10 years. For example, you're a paint manufacturer, and then you're telling your customers that once they buy this paint and apply it on their walls, it's going to last for 10 years. And you know that this is not true. How? Because you didn't carry out any research. You didn't do any research to be sure that this paint can last for 10 years. You don't have a proof that your product can last for 10 years, yet you're telling your customers it's going to last for 10 years. Don't make fake guarantees. If something's going to work for 3 years, say 3 years. It's going to work for 6 months. Just be absolutely sure that the guarantees you give are okay. Also give warranties. So when things go wrong, if you have sold something to somebody or you sold a service, give them warranty. Tell them, okay, if anything goes wrong in the next 2 years or in the next 3 years or in the next 6 months, bring it back. Either we'll repair it for you, or we'll change it, or we'll give you another one. Just give people warranties. So that will reduce regrets, because if they do ever have to experience something negative from your product or service, they'll remember that you gave them warranty, and then they can bring the product or call you to come and fine-tune the service you rendered to them. Lastly, under promise, like, and over delivery. Under promise and over delivery. For example, if you're selling a product or a service, don't promise too much. All right? Don't promise too much. I know that this sounds strange or funny, or it doesn't sound like a good thing, but it's actually going to save you in the future. Promise less, deliver more. Promise less, deliver more. A job is going to take a week, tell them 2 weeks, and deliver before the 2 weeks. So even if it takes you 8 days, it's still better, because you promise 2 weeks. To you have 1 week to deliver, but to the client, you're having 2 weeks. So when you deliver in 10 days or in 9 days or in 7 days, it comes out as a surprise, and that is to customer satisfaction. So that is it. 5 ways to reduce customer regret after they buy your product or service. Number 1, effective communication. Number 2, follow up. Number 3, guarantees. Number 4, warranties. And number 5, under promise and over delivery. Thank you, and that's it. If you got value for this video, please give us a thumbs up, like and share, and be the first to know when we do content like this. Bye.